All right, today we are looking at the Maxwell eC72 on an Isuzu NRR EV. This one has the ePTO option, meaning that it draws the high voltage power for the eC72 from the battery packs on the chassis. So no charge port on this one dedicated to the unit, just the unit itself, which is an all aluminum housing. So both the structure and the closeout panels that we're seeing here are aluminum. And then there's a single piece of conduit running down where the high voltage, low voltage, and drain for the unit come out the bottom. So not a bunch of wires, very clean in the front, very durable unit. Stepping in the cab, we're gonna take a look at the controls interface. So in order to power the unit up, just like the eC72 with integrated battery pack, we're gonna turn the system on and we will see that it registers the cargo temp as well as the truck state. So this system will not run unless the truck ignition is on. So I'm gonna turn the ignition on here and we will see that now we get the stated charge of the truck battery displayed, the system status, which we can then enable. So now it's cooling, and otherwise this looks pretty much the same as the standard eC72 display. We have the unit power down at the bottom. We change our set temp up and down, and we can go into the settings here. We can control our defrost, we can change our units. We can also turn quiet mode on, which reduces the fan and the compressor speeds to make the system even quieter than it already is. In here we have the low battery cutoff, which is basically the minimum state of charge that the unit will run down to, and that's to help you from getting stranded if you run the reefer and sort of forget about it and it draws the battery pack down. We have the compressor and the system hours here, as well as a page for alerts if there were any alerts present, and of course the user guide page. Otherwise, same thing, light and dark mode. And we can turn the unit on and off here. Now, to turn the unit off, there's a couple of different ways to do it. You can power the thing down with the button, and then we'll remember the setting that you had the unit on last when it powers back up, so turn right back on. You can turn this toggle on and off if you don't want to run the reefer, but you want to look at the display or mess with the settings or whatever. And then if you turn the ignition off, it will automatically turn this system off. It'll remember your setting though, so if you turn the ignition back on, it will resume operation as soon as the truck turns back on and the ePTO re-engages. So a couple of interesting things about this: you cannot run this system while you are charging. The ignition has to be off while you're charging. That's an Isuzu thing. It's not a Maxwell thing. And you can only run the unit when the ignition is on, whether it's sitting like, stopped in park or driving. So what that means is if you want to pre-cool this, you need to come in, turn the ignition on. I don't have the drive mode on right now, right? It's ready, is blinking. So you would need to leave it here with the key in the vehicle and the ignition on if you wanted it to run the unit. Now, if we turn this off and it sits in truck off, the display will stay on, the whole system will stay on for about 20 minutes, and then it will automatically power itself down like this. So everything completely shuts off. And that's an energy saver to prevent the system from drawing the 12-volt battery down. Thanks for watching. Check out maxwellvehicles.com for more details.